Introducing first of all, your fighter making his way to the cage and into the blue corner. Please welcome David Crol. And his opponent across the cage, making his way to the red corner. Please welcome Davidson.
Alex Davidson against David Crol in this featherweight encounter. Both guys are in black trunks, but Davidson with the red tape on his gloves. Stiff jab there from Crol.
Obviously, Alex, a teammate of mine. This should be an exciting one. He's a really good fighter to watch. Generally likes to keep the fight standing and throw some leather.
And it's a really
looks like both
start.
guys have started really fast pace and throwing down early.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a brilliant encounter. Both guys are right up for this early. A lot of energy at the start of the fight. If they can keep this pace up, it's going to be a hell of a 15 minutes for us to commentate on.
Alex doing a good job of sort of initiating that clinch position up against the cage and landing some strikes off of it.
Again, that jab from Crol. Switching stances here, though.
Alex, as well as having a lot of experience in MMA, he's also had some kickboxing experience as well. Which a lifelong martial artist.
And yet again, credit to the matchmakers here. David Crol 2-1 as a pro. Davidson 1-1.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, David's really well thought of in France as well, and one of the sort of up-and-comers over there, so it should be a really interesting fight here.
Yeah, he fights out of Team Pythagore in France. Davidson, a Denki Ninja out of higher level.
Both guys really explosive here, throwing some really nice combinations, very sharp, really good movement. See David switching his stance up as well, trying to set up different strikes. Alex retaliating there. Similar to that sort of Thai rallying system there, where a guy lands and you land 2 or 3 back.
The speed of these featherweights is just frightening. It's lightning quick.
It's a brilliant fight to watch so far. Alex trying to set up a triangle, switches to an omoplata. He just needs to get that leg out the way there. He should be able to sweep off of it if he can.
But while he's doing that, he's taking shots to the body.
Through and back to guard. Nice, and tries to set up another triangle. Excellent work there for Alex. Switches through, rolls for a leg lock here. Trying to use that neck position to get back to his feet.
Crol desperately trying to get into side control.
Looking for a Kimura and then looking to wrestle back to his feet from what I can see here. I tell you, David certainly looks a slick character on the ground there. That was a lovely back take.
He could have Davidson in serious trouble now. David Crol has taken the back.
Yeah, he's pretty deep on that there, and he's got both hooks in as well. Alex doing a great job of defending. Going 2-1 with that choking arm.
He's fighting it really well as Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. He keeps switching up. He's keeping the chin tucked and switching from side to side there to try and make sure he can't feed that arm through. With David being so compact though, it's just like having a little monkey in your back there. He's literally clinging onto him.
There's just no rest for these guys. Every time the position changes,
Alex
one of
looking
the
to set
other
up
one.
a leg lock there as well. Nice, using the heel hook to sweep.
Both guys looking for every opportunity.
Nice, and he might get a foot lock off of this.
David Crol does look fairly relaxed, however.
David trying to land some shots from the top there. Alex working back to turtle and trying to get back to his feet. And again, David there with that slick back take. Straight in on that.
This is a hell of a
Alex trying to work
contest so
back to
far.
his feet.
This has got to be
It's been a crazy fast-paced round.
We're only in
as well.
round 1, Craig, but this has got to be a contender for fight of the night if it keeps going like this. This is absolutely brilliant to watch.
Absolutely, it's been back and forth. Really high-paced as well. Alex covering up, doing a good job of defending, just trying to look for his opportunity to get back to his feet here. You can hear James Doolan giving him instructions to keep him safe. He's trying to get under that neck again there. Alex managed to turn out of it. David being quite smart as well here, not burning out his squeeze and just trying to squeeze for the finish, but try to looks like he's trying to switch up for a body triangle perhaps here. Using that sort of back take, switching to mount. Nice work from Alex here. He looks like he's managed to get back to half guard out of this.
He's just not giving him a second, is he, to rest? David Crol is all over him here. He's swallowing him.
Nice.
And now Davidson reverses.
Absolutely.
And this could be significant coming up towards the end of the first round.
Nice work here. Alex getting to do some damage of his own now. Nice, man. That was a really nice sweep there. David was trying to set up a Darce choke, or perhaps a necktie, and Alex managed to sweep him using it. He set up this guillotine. He looks like he is in deep here. David done a good job of popping his head out there. Alex has lost the position at the end.
Finishing the round strong is David Crol.
What a great round.
Round 2 between the featherweights, David Crol and Alex Davidson. First round was an absolute screamer. Let's hope it continues at a similar pace.
Nice.
And just like in the first round, Davidson starting to slightly more aggressive, throwing together some combinations, but Crol now with that stiff jab again, really impressed with that. It comes out every time and lands really flush. Oh, lovely left hand there from Alex Davidson.
That was beautiful. Alex looking the fresher of the two fighters here.
He does, certainly does, and that uppercut has certainly made David Crol think twice about getting too close.
So it only takes one like that before you to slow your opponent down a bit and let them see what they're up against if they do get tagged. Nice step in knee there from Alex. Oh, look at those hand combinations, brilliant, going at the body and the head, mixing it up, fantastic. Oh, nice low kick there, and you can see David's quite sort of heavy on that front leg as well, and Alex is blasting him with those low kicks. Those are going to add up.
Yeah, he's stepping a bit gingerly now as David Crol. Davidson has certainly made his mark at the start of this second round, and Crol was just thinking twice about everything now, whereas in the first round he was very much all action. So the game plan working for Alex Davidson. Sorry, Greg.
Definitely. It looks like Alex is starting to read him really well and pick his shots that land in the inside leg. Every time he switches up, he's got an answer for it, so it's nice. David looking a bit more laboured. He's stepping in with that sort of front axe kick almost.
The instructions coming loud and clear from Alex Davidson's corner. What is that like when you're in a fight, Craig? Do you tend to hear your cornerman? I guess some guys do more than others.
Yeah, like I say, I think James is the best in the business at that. You can sort of always hear him clearly, and it's always clear, precise directions, so he can talk you through a fight without having to even think, you know. Sometimes you see corners that's, you know, frantic, different people yelling different instructions and stuff like that, but you certainly get none of this here, both guys. Corners giving them clear instructions. Really nice hand combinations here, and you can see the head movement Alex Davidson as well. It looks like every time that David throws, Alex's head's off the centre line, so he's barely connecting with anything, and this could be really important here if he manages, and he stuffs the shot and lands as well on the breakaway. So
yeah, lightning quick takedown attempt from David Crol, which Davidson saw coming, got back to his feet and landed a lovely combination. Now he goes for a takedown of his own.
Nice, just letting him know he's not a full finish. Yeah, what a spinning elbow as well, right in the button with it. And he is in on the neck there. There is a bulldog choke from here he can possibly get, but it looks like he's decided to opt for just defending the takedown, making sure he doesn't give up possession over it, which is a smart thing to do. Some really nice stuff here, and all those leg kicks, all those body shots that Alex has been landing, those are all money in the bank and should continue to slow David down, you know. And you can see he's walking heavy on that front leg now as well. They're all adding up. He's probably quite lucky that he does switch his stance, because, you know, he's getting both legs chopped up here. This reverse turn kick there almost lands right to the head. He's lucky that was the calf that landed and not so much the heel. Oh,
nice body shot from Davidson.
Beautiful straight right to the body. That definitely hurt him there.
And you heard Doolan calling for it just as he started to throw it. Amazing reactions.
The thing is as well, you know, James has trained Alex for so long that, you know, he knows him inside out, so he knows everything he's capable of, everything that he can do, and he's going to be able to, it'll be like playing a computer game for him.
Just moves effortlessly out the way of that right hand attempt from David Crol. Davidson is in complete control of this fight now.
Nice shot there, and he's in pretty deep with that takedown. He might be able to get this, and he's not you know, trying too hard and wasting energy in the takedown if he's not getting it in the first attempt. Instead, he's chipping away. A lovely tie clinch there, and he's starting to land some elbows and knees, just wearing down David there. And Alex is definitely somebody that comes on stronger as the rounds go on. He's been in a lot of fights like this where they're high paced and all the way through.
Yeah, it's a lazy kick attempt from Crol. He's definitely slowed right down in this second round, and you've got to give all the credit for that to his opponent, Alex Davidson.
Alex throwing some really nice hand combinations here, and his movement's been on point. Baiting him into the jab and then countering off of it.
He's coming to life a little bit more now, David Crol.
Yeah,
Look, he's caught a second wind in this round.
Definitely.
Davidson, you've got to say, is up in the books here so far, but anything can happen in this third round.
Yeah, you've got to imagine it's around a piece at this point. So, but certainly, you know, Alex came on stronger in the last round, and if it continues with that theme, then I think he just really needs to worry about stopping that takedown, because David looked super slick on the ground. He's went for that spin. It looks like he was just looking to spin an attack there. It could have been an elbow or a kick coming off of that, but obviously didn't feel it was going to land, so pulled it. Nice, trying for that uppercut again.
David Crol is just 19 years old, a highly thought of young talented fighter coming out of France. Davidson at the age of 30 has certainly got more experience than him, you'd imagine, even just in gym hours, but both guys pretty evenly matched when it comes to their pro records.
Yeah, looks like Alex is starting to see all his shots coming that David are throwing, so David's throwing there, so he's slipping and countering and just moving as well. You can see how light on his feet he is as well. David obviously a bit more laboured with eating those leg kicks, and that went right through to the body there. That must have been a sore one. Just out of range and then back in. Nice low kick there. Staying on him, some nice movement here. And he's just timing when he's stepping in with that jab, slipping it and landing on him, countering him. It's been a great fight so far. Switching up his rhythm there and trying to land that body kick. Alex kind of just picking his shots now. Every time David's throwing, they're a bit laboured and just slightly slow.
Yeah, he really is picking his shots, you're right. He's not throwing anything. Nothing is a waste, you know. Everything that's coming in is landing. It's landing hard and it's scoring. Misses there with an uppercut, just as I say that, but he was looking for a big highlight reel moment there.
Excellent head movement from Alex. You don't at this kind of level anyway, you don't even usually see head movement like that. It's fantastic. Alex so light on his feet there, just chipping away with those leg kicks. And David's still trying to just exchange. He's just wanting to get himself in a position where he can land with some power, but he's just been outfoxed here. Some nice stuff here, using that head position, just controlling the spot, chipping away with those knees. Oh wow, what a combination there.
Just steps away now, invites him into the centre of the cage.
Those short elbows can do so much damage, especially when your back's up against the cage, you've nowhere to go. It's important he manages to stuff this here, nice one. Again, just takes the position back and fires off.
David Crol's probably got to realise now that he needs a finish if he wants to win this fight, you'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost pretty much the majority of this round, and obviously the last round also. Oh, it looked bad for a second, but I'm glad it was nothing serious.
Yeah, just a slip, thankfully. Yeah, took us back to some horrible moments in the past.
Well, Alex shoots for the takedown, but again just takes a position back up, pushing him up against the cage and chipping away. Oh, he misses with that spinning elbow. David in with a takedown. Alex doing an amazing job staying on his feet there.
Yeah, Davidson did great there. He opened himself up to a little bit of trouble and worked his way straight back out of it
Shoots in for
immediately.
a takedown of his own. And he's
Double
in the
leg, and
hips
it's
and he's managed to
successful.
complete it. And that's a good way to secure the round for him there, for sure. Alex going to be able to do some damage for this top position here. Looking to work his way through. Alex's nickname in the gym's the Dominator, and he's certainly doing a good job these last 2 rounds of showing why.
And even from a psychological point of view, that will really damage David Crol. Double leg takedown, finds himself on his back. Very little time left to turn this around in the fight. And he'll probably know now that, well, I think there's seconds remaining here in round 3.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot, to finish the round this way.
So we'll go to the judges, and we're pretty sure we know how this one will be scored. Excellent performance from Alex Davidson.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 confirmed rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a winner by unanimous decision in the red